Let's see. Oh, hold up. Missing something. Where is it? I am drawing tonight. No game. One of these days I'm gonna stream a video game again, but that's not tonight because I have way too many commissions to work on. We're gonna be lining another one. One that I um didn't realize where I had it saved. Because I'm offline. This says I am live though. I'm definitely live. Wait. Yes, I am live. Go to stream manager. There we go. All right. There we are. And we are drawing. So let's view. This, I think, is a moth or something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is just another commission. That's it. It's just another commission. So I had a pretty regular day today. Nothing crazy. Nobody bothered me all day, which was amazing. And Dante is eating a lot more food. So I am really excited about that. Maximize this there. Hopefully. Live. There we go. I guess I should put it on Facebook that I'm live, shouldn't I? How else is anyone going to know? Maybe I'll get some new subscribers if I'm entertaining enough. Streaming. Capblocks right now. Come join me. While I draw and work on Twitch TV. What is my fucking name? What is my name? Saneza? Yeah. I need to like save my link in my phone so I don't have to like remember things. Where the fuck? Just ignore me and my small mumble. I know I have it on my phone too. This is so difficult. Why isn't there just a stupid fucking link somewhere? I guess that's it. I'm hoping that's it. I don't really fucking know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there we go. Oh, God, that was a bitch. Who knew making a status would be such a bitch? Anyway, this is somebody's commission. They so graciously commissioned me while I'm holding this little sale. And yeah, so my day was regular, super regular. Dante ate an assload of food when I got home and this morning, so I think he's doing really good. I think he's gonna make a pretty good recovery. Since it's the liver and it like heals itself, then he's got a chance, a very good chance that he's going to be okay, despite that he's 13 years old. He's just an old man. Poor little guy. And my friend is going to a concert tonight. She's going to, I guess, 21 Pilots or whatever. Something that she would have never been able to go to with her previous relationship because he basically kept her locked in the house and didn't want her to hang out with anybody or do anything. So I'm pretty happy for her. I think she's going with a couple of people that she knows from work. And she's been doing really well since she got out of that whole situation. Which, if you did donate to her, she is very, very grateful for that. And so am I, because she was struggling. Yes, it really was. I mean, she was. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. It was terrible. She heard from him. She heard from him the other day. He was just like, "Hi, how are you?" And she didn't respond like a good girl. Like, why? I think another time he had tried to contact her. He's like, "We can still work it out. I'm sorry. Let's get counseling. Let's do all the stuff that I want to do." And she was like, "No, I don't want to get counseling. I don't want to do this with you. I don't want to do this with you anymore, ever." Which, considering how long they had been together, it took a lot of strength. I am very happy for her. Oh, my goodness. So, I live in a condo, right? And I have an HOA, homeowners association. And let me tell you what these motherfuckers did. Which HOAs in general are just total fucking bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. Yes, I pay a fee for you to handle all the stuff on the outside of the property, and that is it. There is nothing else that my money needs to go to except for everything on the outside of the property. And yeah, they're a total fucking scam. Now, my HOA isn't as much as some HOAs in the area, so I'm like, all right, that's not so bad. I only pay like maybe $168 for my fucking HOA fee. And these people are apparently just not doing anything with the money that the 68 units that are here are paying them, because they decided that they wanted to take out a loan and do repairs on the property. And I'm like, well, what the fuck did y'all have to take out a loan for if you guys are making like, $168 a month? That's 12 months from 69, 68 units. I think one of them is empty and nobody lives there. Like, what are you doing with all that money if you don't have enough in reserves to change and do stuff on property? I know it's not just for trash removal, because that's the only benefit we get from like our HOAs: trash removal, snow removal, and then the grass. The grass gets cut. That's it. We don't get anything else. And they don't get paid either, like the board members or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck are we getting this for? What are you guys getting a loan for this? They're due every month. It's $168 every month. And they got a loan because they wanted to do some stuff, some work on the property, but they didn't let us know. They didn't let any of the tenants know that, hey, you guys, we're thinking of taking some money out and we're thinking of doing all this work on the property and everything else. They didn't tell us. They're just basically spending our money without letting us know, because they sent us a bill. My bill for my apparent side of it is, wait, I got the paper right motherfucking here. $5,277.50, interest included. That is how much they want me to pay for my portion of this loan that they took out without anybody's permission except their own. And I just found that totally fucking bullshit. It sounds like total fucking bullshit to me. Maybe if they had alerted us or let us know, hey, we're thinking of doing this, I wouldn't feel so bad. Because, like, if everybody in the area, like, voted on it or some bullshit, and we all were aware of what was going on, then I can see, hey, all right, majority rules, we're gonna go and do this loan. But that's not the case. They just said, hey, we think that we need to do this and we're going to charge our tenants for it now. And that's just how it is, I guess, with HOAs. But there are HOA lawyers out there that make sure that people aren't getting ripped off, like what is going on right now. And then they had the nerve to say, well, we're going to try to make it easy for everybody here and do 3 payment options. One payment option is you can pay the $5,000 up front. The second payment option is, what does that say? $438.98 for 12 months. And then the third option is $56.32 for 10 years. Half the people that live here are 5,000 years old. They're ancient. They're old farts. They're not going to live another fucking 10 years. So I don't know what the hell kind of bullshit it is that they're on, but it ain't the right kind of bullshit that they need to be on, that's for sure. So yeah, that is my complaint for the day, that my HOA is trying to make us pay money out of our pocket for shit that they should have already had. That's what it is. And even if they just like, upped the HOA fee by like $50 and said, hey, this is to cover some additional costs that we weren't expecting, that would have even been better than whatever the fuck this is. And this is just so fucking obnoxious. Like, on top of this, let me tell you, the kind of building that I live in is old people. 90% of people here are over the age of like 60. Everybody here is ancient. And there was this little gathering outside in front of the fucking condominiums, and they were talking about this bullshit. And they had the nerve to just be completely dismissive of everybody's questions. They were asking questions like, well, I don't have a computer. How am I supposed to do this? Because I'll get to that in a second. And then the guy just goes like, well, that's not our problem. That's your problem. You need to figure that out. And I'm like, excuse you, sir? I mean, if he was talking to my mama or my granny like that, I would have decked him in the fucking face. But he was just completely fucking dismissive about it. And everything that everybody was asking. He's like, and I asked, well, where's our fucking HOA money going? He goes like, oh, you should have been here earlier. We already went over that. And I'm like, well, I'm here now, so fucking explain it to me. And then he couldn't. I'm like, oh, okay. I see how it is. He said, oh, there's a web portal. There's a web portal that you can go on and you can see everything. I said, what's the website? He said, oh, it's on the paper. I'm like, where is it on the paper? Point at it on the paper to me. And he couldn't find it. He goes like, oh, well, I'll write it down for you. I'm like, so you people don't know anything at all. And after I got all of that nonsense out of him, he, in a nutshell, said, yeah, I don't actually use this web portal, so I don't really know anything about it. And he claimed that their financials were on there. He claimed that the notices were on there. He claimed that all this other stuff was on there. And I went on the fucking portal and wasn't jack shit on there. There was nothing on there. And not to mention, it was hard as fuck to navigate. So how do you expect some 70-year-old granny who doesn't even know what the internet is to navigate a website? Honestly, I feel like this is like almost abuse of the elderly because everybody here is old. And somebody, I hope, sues. I don't have time for it. Or I would. Honestly, I'm probably going to contact the lawyer and see what my rights as a homeowner are because this is dumb. I literally hate this. Anyway, like I said, that was my complaint for the day because that's just ridiculous. Oh, and another thing. They sent this stupid fucking notice in the middle of, like, August. What's that say? Notices for stuff like that are supposed to be mailed in most states. Well, they didn't mail it. They didn't mail it to us. They didn't mail it to anybody because nobody knew about it until it was after the fact. Until after they had already gotten this loan thing or whatever. That's why everybody was so fucking upset. Nobody got notices about this. Nobody got notices of a meeting that they were having. Nobody got notices, hey, we're thinking about it. Hey, you guys, there's going to be a new charge. Nothing. And that alone is extremely infuriating because this is a mortgage. I mean, I'm technically going to be here for 30 years. And if this is the kind of nonsense that they're going to do, I'm obviously not going to stay here. I will sell this place as soon as I fucking possibly can if they keep kind of doing this crazy bullshit. Get myself a nice little house with a little yard for my little dog and they can take their $5,277.50 and shove it up their goddamn urethras because that is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Especially when we pay a monthly fee to like be here. Oh my god, when I mean like I got the notice and I was like, I'm not paying this. I'm not paying this. Why am I gonna have to pay this? What the fuck? It's utterly ridiculous, that's for sure. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. Because this old lady, she lives across the way. She was like, I'm not paying it. I'm gonna contact a lawyer. Honestly, I think we all should contact lawyers. And I'm like, yeah, lady, you're right, you're right. But I had to get inside and I had to feed my dog and my cats. I barely had time to stand out there with the old people rambling with pitchforks and blades. But either way, it was just so fucking irritating. Am I paying it? Probably not. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. And every time I turn around, it's just something new, something different. Oh, hey, your cat's sick. Oh, hey, you got suspension problems in your car. Oh, hey, the HOA just decided that they wanted to spend $5,000 of your money on absolutely fucking nothing. GG. All I want is my motherfucking Tesla. That's all I want. I just want my Tessie. I just want to never have to drive again. That's all I want. But no. Alright, well, that's enough of the bitching. I really like this OC. I really like her. What brain fart decided HOAs were a good idea anyway? I probably some old people somewhere who just said, hey, this is an easy way to make some money. That's for sure. Let's do it. It's really stupid. It is so stupid. I can't even describe how fucking stupid it is. It's just so obnoxious. Every time you turn around, it's something else. Every single time. And then on top of that, if I get a house, there is just so much more complete, utter bullshit that I'll have to deal with. Something will break, yard work, the snow is crazy out here. I don't know. I'm just tired. Just damn tired. But this OC is really cool. I like her colors too. I like the fact she's like muscular. I really like muscular, like female OCs. It's one of my favorite things. So when someone says, hey, here's my OC, she's got muscles. I think she's a moth. I'm not entirely sure what kind of insect she is, but she could be a moth. I just really like muscle ladies. I think I have a moth too, but she's more petite, and her name is like Lily or something. Which I've only drawn her once, and I should definitely draw her again. I am streaming a little bit earlier than I normally do because I'm gonna try to get to bed earlier because this morning I was kind of late for work because I was busy feeding Dante his nutritional food, and he was taking his sweet time to just eat 50 milliliters of food. And I'm gonna try to get up a little bit earlier and try to feed him, so I won't be that late. But he's doing real good. He is doing like excellent, and I'm really happy that he's probably gonna make at least a partial recovery. Like he's not gonna be 100%, even if the liver regenerates or whatever it does, because he's 13 years old. He's an old man. He is a geezer, but I think he's gonna be okay. I'm probably gonna stream until maybe like 8:30, unless my attention span gives out. I might even start putting flat colors on her. I still haven't drawn the watch on the pit bull I was working on yesterday, but the person commissioning him said that Gucci was okay, so I might draw it tomorrow during lunch. I just start off stream bitching about dumb shit. But here we are. Another day, another arts. I really want to stream Red Dead at some point. Like, I kind of want to just sort of like sit back, vibe, and get on Red Dead Online and just sort of like hunt animals or something, or like toss civilians off of cliffs and stuff like that. Like, I just want to kind of chill in Red Dead. Just the Wild West, me, nature, and my really, really cool outfit that she has. Really like Red Dead. Yeah, sometimes you gotta get stuff off your chest. I've been bitching about it for ever since I got the notice, honestly. And the fact that they're so dismissive, that's just it's just all around bad news. And I just don't like that. My mom lives in the condos over here too, and like if my mom had asked the question to that guy, she wasn't there, but if she had asked the question to that guy and he was dismissive of her, I swear I would have lost my absolute fucking shit because nobody is rude to my mom. Nobody. I would have lost my shit. She would have lost her shit. And if my sister just happened to be there, she would have lost her shit because my sister comes over like all the time. We all would have just lost our shit and it just would have been a big ass problem. We would have been causing a big problem. But right now, it's whatever, but I'm still pissy about it. Like, I'm not planning on being here for 10 more years. And if I'm trying to sell this place and somebody's just like, what's this extra 400 fucking dollars? That's just gonna make it harder to sell. That's just wrong all the way around. The people across the way, they were renting from somebody. And I guess the person that they were renting from tried to pass that fee along to them because, like, in their rent or whatever. And they moved. They were like, fuck this, which I totally understand. I would move to. I'd be all like, yeah, the benefits of being able to have pets on and stuff is super great, but other places take pets. I mean, where you're renting. Hard to find, but around here, they're not that hard to find. Almost everywhere takes pets. It's just finding a good price. Smoke's with us today. She's sort of with us every time I stream. She just likes to sit next to me in my chair while I broadcast. And this app that I'm broadcasting via my iPad onto my computer screen, so like you guys can see Siori and you can see my art on my screen, is like phenomenal. I can't believe it was free. Phenomenal. Whoops. She's got a lot going on here. Got 4 arms, 2 legs. I should draw Valentina. She's my murder hornet. I actually have quite a few moths. Or not moths, insects. I think I've got 4, which is quite a few for me. Because I usually stick to like cats, dogs, and foxes. Sometimes simple species. Simple species that aren't like something fucking dumb like a cat with a cactus sticking out of his ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but when I see things that have like object tails, I'm just like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? Yeah, just every time. And then they have the nerve to say stuff like, oh, it's a closed species. Like, what? It's just a cat with a cactus stuck to its ass. What are you talking about? Closed species, $600, and all these stupid rules. And oh my god. Shut the fuck up, man. Honestly, one of the main reasons I stream like doing the line work over like sketching and coloring and doing anything else is because I don't actually have to focus on what I'm doing when I'm lining. I just kind of do it, and I can talk and interact while I'm doing it at the same time. Versus when I'm coloring or when I'm trying to figure out how I want to sketch something, I'm a little bit more focused and I'm just sort of like intently thinking about what I want it to look like and trying to visualize it. And it's just not any fun. Not for anybody to watch. At least I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't watch it. I'd be all like, why aren't they saying anything? Why aren't they talking? And plus, it's just so relaxing just for me to watch the lines go across the screen. Sorry if that sounds a little weird. I'm not quite sure what those are supposed to be, but they're on a ref sheet. I guess they're like I don't know, bug rib bones or something. Not so sure. But oh, I have one commission that I have to work on, and I have to like still sketch it and figure out how I want to draw them. But it's three girls, and they're all really, really cute, and they're all in Playboy bunny outfits, and they're just standing looking adorable together. I think they're like taking a selfie. I can't remember all the details off the top of my head, but I have it in my Trello. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited because they're so cute. I love drawing cute OCs. I think the weird thing about like taking commissions is that I'm like, I want to draw OCs that are like super cute and adorable like mine. Ones that have massive amounts of personality and a bunch of refs and just, you can really get into something you can get the nitty gritty in. And when I get one that's sort of just this bland thing or whatever, and they don't have any ideas for it, and it's just not expanded as a character, like I'm just like, I'm not really interested in that. And it makes it a lot harder to draw, at least for me. So sometimes when it is harder to draw like that and they just are an empty canvas in my head, I sort of make up this story, this little head canon about who this character is, what they are, what they like to do, where they came from, what their history is. And since I write this long ass narrative story with my OCs, I fit them in my own narrative. And I'm like, yeah, they would be doing this and they would be doing that. Yep, that's them. This is this OC now. And it happens anytime I get like just a dry OC that has no personality. It's like, oh yeah, hi, this is my OC, and she smokes weed and plays video games, and she has nothing else to her. And I'm like, oh, that's super great. Anything? What are her ambitions? I don't know anything but that. Just so boring. Don't get me wrong, baby smokes weed and plays video games too, but she's also a streamer and a mamer, and she has a part-time job at fucking Walmart. She's got all kinds of stuff going on with her. All kinds of stuff. So when I get like a very dry OC like that, I'm just sort of like, what else do they do? And then I just sort of make it up on my own. I never tell the person. I never tell them that I've just made up the entire life of their OC just to draw one thing. Because I don't think they really give a shit. And plus, if I ask those questions, a lot of the time people don't know. Like, there's somebody who commissions me, he just likes characters. He just likes the designs of characters. He just likes characters. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You want to just have a plethora of OCs that you don't do anything with except get art for? I'm more power to you. I love it, and I love you for it. That's not my thing, but it's a you thing. And every time he has me draw something for him, I'm just like, all right, I wonder what she does for a living here. Ooh, she looks like she does this. She looks like she does that. Let's go ahead and give her that type of attitude. She looks like she might be an Aries. So let's give her that Aries aura. I do a lot of thinking when I do commissions. Like this one, for example, this person just gave me a rough sheet. They said, make them stand in there like they're going to kick some ass. So in my universe, all of the insects are angry. All of the insects are hostile. Every single one of them. Even the ants, even the butterflies. So every insect in my world is hostile. My main insect is Valentina, who is a murder wasp, is top tier angry for no reason. So they gave me this OC and I fit them into my universe. I fit them into my narrative that on the side they box. Got 4 arms. Why aren't they boxing? They're going to be a boxer. So I said, you're a boxer, so you're standing there and you're sizing up your opponent. You're an MMA fighter, you're standing there, you're sizing up your opponent. And that is where I got the idea to have her drawn in such a way. This is just basically her standing in front of whoever saying, I am about to kick your ass. And that's it. As for her personality, I picture her as somewhat quiet, somewhat mundane, but she's that quiet person that you just don't want to get on the bad side of. That is what I picture her as. And that's how I came up with the picture. Now, for the pit bull, this person told me that the pit bull was just a big, muscular guy, and that was it. Just said, this is my muscular pit bull. He doesn't have a ref sheet. He doesn't have anything going on for him. So I made him up a little narrative in my head, especially after I found out how much fucking Rolexes and Gucci watches cost. This guy is a model for a magazine in my universe. Of course, not literally, not canonically, or however you say it, but in my head. He's a model. He's not just a model, he is a model for rompers specifically. And that picture that I was drawing of him was from a photo shoot where he kept dropping his watch. And his personality is that of a Libra. He is probably somebody who is very into his looks, very into fashion, very self conscious, but also very outgoing. And that is the personality that I made for him. One of my favorite things is to just make shit up for characters. Random, crazy shit. Like this one, I can picture being like good friends with Valentina. I can definitely picture her just sort of like, hey, you want to go harass some aardvarks? And Vel's just like, hell yeah, I want to fucking harass some aardvarks. And then they just go and harass some motherfucking aardvarks. Maybe they kick some ass. Maybe they beat their faces in. Maybe they rip out their tongues. Maybe they torture them a little bit. A little bit of torture. Can never go wrong with that. I think my next stream, I'm going to stream Red Dead. Maybe. I don't know. I might change my mind on that a day or so. Really love her design. Hair is amazing. Yeah, she's really cool, ain't she? I think her colors are like blue and burgundy or something. Something like that. Oop. Damn it. I should make those bigger. I should make those closer to how I have them sketched. Of course, when I sketched these, I was just kind of all over the place. But I do want them bigger. I'm also expecting my air conditioner to go out like next year. It's been acting funky this year. It's only a matter of time. These fucking bastards. Feelers. 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 The little details. I wonder if I have any more rice left. Wish I could ask my cats to go look in the fridge to see if I have any more rice left. I'm gonna have to make some more. I make the most banger rice. Put an ass load of meat in it. I love my meat. Love my fleshy bits. They almost look like flowers. Or vines or something. Oh, I have to draw her bug coochie. I also don't know what these are supposed to be. I'm assuming they're just designs. Like, designs. I have a fucking gnat flying around in here. Why aren't these 11 cats doing anything about this fucking gnat? Actually, never mind. I don't want them to. There's far too many of them. They'd all be flying all over the place. Looking pretty rad. I might get rid of that. So if I don't stream a game tomorrow, I'm going to probably work on the Pitbull because, like I said, I'm going to finish up his line art tomorrow at work. And then probably put flat colors down and start shading. And then you guys will get to watch the shading process again. Again. My eyes are getting heavy. Oh, but it's 8 o'clock almost. What time did I start? 7? Oh, I've only been doing 39 minutes. Okay. We're gonna at least try to make it an hour. Okay, booty. Insect booty. Or whatever. I don't think she had a stinger. I'll have to double check. Vel has a stinger. She has a big ass fucking stinger. It grows back. I'm gonna check on Dante after I'm done with this. Make sure he's alright. I have to give him his second doses of medicines. He's not gonna like that because it involves a syringe down the throat and it tastes icky. It's gonna be for his own good because his liver is not gonna fail, not on my watch. I was playing this mobile game and it's called Try to Fly, and all you do is run your character off of buildings and watch them get crushed into walls and stuff. It's really funny. Here. All right, let's thicken some of these lines, and then I'm gonna head off. Hmm. What? Smokey still there? Hey, hey, Smokin'. Smoke says hi. I think her hair was longer than this. I just didn't put it here. I think it was. I guess I could just get a rough sheet. Yeah, it was because it came down in her face. I'm gonna stick it behind her. I think that might have been what the original sketch was anyway. Goodbye. Oh, I got a chance to watch Orphan, the first kill. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. But I liked the first one too. It was super good. I don't understand how people were that damn stupid, but I never understand how people are that stupid in horror movies. There we go. Mm. Oh no. There's the yawn. Whew. There is the yarn. One day I should do a stream in like the daytime when I'm not coming down towards the end of my day. Maybe a weekend. And I have a little bit more energy to interact. The knees. Well, I don't even have the right brush selected. Oh, hi, welcome. Glad that you could make it. I've seen better days. How are you? Mm. Need the eyes. Where'd my sketchy go? There it is. Did I have a... No, I didn't have a symmetry line. Spicy miso soup? Underestimated spice. Oh my god, I love spicy miso soup. I love spicy miso. It's so good. But I also absolutely adore spicy food as well. I usually actually end up having them put like extra hot in there because I love spicy food. Oh shit. Alright, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Probably not even gonna keep those lines there. Wonder if I can do a symmetry line. Not there. And get these eyes exactly how I want them. Because the sketch lines are good. It's fresh from an authentic Japanese restaurant. That's super cool. I don't know if the one that we have here down the street is authentic or not, but they do definitely make some really, really good miso soup. They also have some really good, I don't know what they're called. Like they're called like they're squid balls or something, but they're really, really good. Yes, that poke bowl. I think there's one downtown. The one that's over here is called Leisha, and they're really good. Oh, she looked feral. That's exactly what I want. But they have some really good ass food down there. I'm not a big fan of their shrimp tempura. There's more breading than shrimp, so I'm not a huge fucking fan of it. But everything else on the menu is really good, especially the tea. I am a slut for the green teas that they have, and the green apple tea that they have, and the mango peach tea that they have with the pop boba. It's so good. I want one. Man, one time I was high off my ass on perfectly legal drugs, and I ordered like six teas and had DoorDash deliver them, and he just left it in front of the door, and I'm like, sorry. When I really wanted some tea, and I can't drive right now. Yes, they got green apple fruit tea is what they have, and then they got the milk tea, and then they got all the other one that they have, the other one. What the fuck is it called? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, all their teas are super, super good. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I don't even know if if somebody was here with me or not, or what was going on, but I know I was in a whole different galaxy, and I just really wanted some fucking fruit tea, and I'm like, I can't drive. I will get in an accident somehow, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to walk there, and I don't want to ride my scooter. So DoorDash got it to just deliver me six fruit teas, and I drank all of them just sitting on my couch, sipping tea. That was a good day. That was actually a really, really good day. I feel like she needs more hair, like here. Yeah, we're gonna just add that. Yeah. I also had sushi today. Since we're talking about Japanese food, shit, I had sushi today. I almost forgot. I had some crab and shrimp rolls, which was also absolutely phenomenal. I'm a I like I like seafood and I like shrimp. Whoopsies. What's up, smoking? Smoke has joined the stream. It is. It is like the top tier food. It is such good food. Crab legs, clam, oysters, flounder, you name it. I fucking love it. Shrimp specifically. I'll tell you, the first time I had seafood, I was in Florida. I was on Daytona Beach. There's this crab shack that's over on Daytona Beach at the end of this fucking pier. And I ain't had didn't have seafood the first time. Like I'd never had seafood before. I had some shrimp here and there, but that was it. I didn't even know how to eat crab legs. I had to Google how to actually eat fucking crab legs when I got these crab legs. And when I bit into it, like after I cracked it open and like slurped out the meat like a savage, I was just like, "Oh my goodness gracious of life, where has this been my entire life?" And ever since then I've been addicted to fucking seafood. I am so happy that that day I did not discover I was allergic to shellfish. Because I'm not. Thank goodness. There we go. I love those lashes. Should probably give her some bottom lashes. Just a couple. A couple here. There. But like, I want to say it was called Joe's Crab Shack. And if anybody who I am aware of is from Daytona Beach would probably know because I guess they have like, they have all you can eat crab legs and they always have this plane flying over the beach advertising their food and I guess we were there for about 5 days and the fourth day or not the fourth day the second day I was like let's try that out and my friend's like are you sure do you like seafood and I'm like you know what I'm gonna find out and that's what we did we found out it was the most amazing experience ever. And then I had a couple drinks, and then we were walking. I don't like that. And then we were walking along the beach, just drinking drinks, and it was just an overall really fucking good time. That is just what I miss, and that's what I need. That's what I need. I need to go on a fucking vacation, but I can't because I have a cat that needs sub Q fluids every other day, and another cat that needs to be hand fed every day. You would think Pim was the issue. Pim's not the issue. Pim is going to actually go with me when I start traveling again, everywhere. He is going to be a perfect little travel dog. I actually started taking him with me on like my flex drives so he could get used to longer car rides for when I do end up going out of town and taking him with me. And he does really good. He just lays there, goes to sleep. He doesn't start tripping or nothing. And since he's fully housebroken, he just kind of holds it. Had to run off and break up a cat fight. There she go again. Somebody fucking causing problems. Okay. They're all right. They're just dramatic. I have one cat who is just like everybody hates this cat. Everybody nobody likes her and I don't know why. It's Smoke, the one who's always screaming in the microphone. I have no clue why the other cats don't like her. I just keep thinking it's because she's got weird eyebrows. And every so often she feels the need that she wants to be the boss and she just starts trying to beat the shit out of the other cats. And then they're not having it. They're like, "No, you don't beat us. We beat you." So, that's that on that. Anyway, I think this line art is pretty much done. I'm going to look a little closer to see if I have any overlaps like that. Yeah, I really do wish that they all just kind of got along. Like they're gonna be in this household with each other for the rest of their lives. You would think that you would get the fuck along instead of hating each other. Everybody else gets along. Everybody else gets along perfectly fine except for her. At one point I thought about like surrendering her to someone else who was just like, "Hey, I want a cat." And I'm like, "I got a cat." But her personality is not one that adapts very well and she's not really nice. Four times the fun. That is so true. She got four times the ass whooping because that is definitely her. That's definitely her vibe. Yeah, I like her. I can't wait to shade her. She's gonna look really cool shaded. I can already envision it. I do. And sometimes she'll start fights and the others will just kind of like growl at her. And before it gets too escalated, I usually step in. Oh, there she is. She's tattling on the others. Yeah. Yeah, smoking. She got up here and said, "You know what they just did to me? They just called me a bitch. He hissed at me. He hissed at me." Yeah, they hissed at you. Because you started it. Oh, no, that's not right. Let's go down here. There. Probably there. Probably there. Hmm. I already did that one. Actually, no, I like that. At least an hour, I said. And it's been about an hour. And it is 8:10 p.m. My eyes are getting heavy. I am getting exhausted. And so, with that, I'm going to bid you a good night. Thank you for joining my stream this evening and inviting me into your home while I worked on this commission. And obviously, for those of you who were at the very beginning, thank you for listening to my rant about my bullshit HOA and their nonsense that they're doing with trying to charge us extra when money that they should already have. But thank you very much for all of your love and your support. And I will definitely be back tomorrow. Definitely be back tomorrow because I really want to. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So Wednesday, I'm gonna keep working on commissions. I'm gonna plow through them. I have two not safe for work ones, so you won't be seeing a stream of those. But then I'm gonna try to sketch the ones that I haven't sketched yet, so you guys can watch me line those, and so on and so forth. So have an excellent evening. I hope you all sleep well and get something to eat because that's what I'm about to do. I am definitely about to see if I have more rice because I am hungry. And then, of course, do my nightly routine, clean out the cat boxes, give Dante his drugs, look at the dog, and blah, blah, blah. Well, if you follow my Twitter, you'll definitely be able to see the not safe for work ones. You just won't be able to see it on Twitch. So that's an option in case. And if you don't have my Twitter, um, I'll send it to you. Just let me know if you don't have it. But I think you are already following my Twitter. So anyway, have an absolute wonderful night. See you guys either tomorrow or Thursday.